Now, next tonight, be sure to look skywards in South Yorkshire for the next few nights. A new laser display is lighting up Barnsley tonight, Saturday and Sunday.
Called Leon River, it could be visible for up to 10 miles across the Dearne Valley. Tom Ingle is live in Barnsley for us now. Any sight of it yet, Tom?
Yes, indeed, Amy, here it is, and I can assure you this is exactly how I love to spend my Friday evening shivering on a rooftop in the middle of February in Barnsley. And the last time I was marvelling at a laser beam for the benefit of everyone in the rave generation, I was doing a Big Fish, Little Fish cardboard box dance at the same time. But let's meet a couple of the people who are behind this amazing art installation, and we'll show you some pictures of it in a short while. We've got Sally Gawthorpe from the Dearne Valley Landscape Partnership and Patrick Murphy, who's the artist. So Sally, first of all, why have you put this together? What's it about?
Oh, well, we set out with a hope of really just wanting to make the River Dearne a bit more visible and make people a bit more aware of it. So we thought, what better way to do that than to work with brilliant artists like Patrick. So we commissioned artists to respond to the River Dearne, and we were thrilled with the creative responses that Patrick's come up with. We could never have imagined at the start of the project that to make the river visible, we'd pretty much project it right into the sky above the Dearne Valley.
Now, you're turning this on at 5:30 for the next 3 nights, and we popped out before we came up onto the roof this evening to get some pictures of it in the landscape. And even though it was quite light in the sky, it's obviously a really beautiful thing. It's moving around, it's changing colours, and you can see it from a long way away. You're trying to get people to recognise that Dearne Valley is a special place, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. And the River Dearne itself, which runs right through the heart of the area, it's a brilliant asset for the landscape. So yeah, we're hoping that this might spark a little bit more interest and encourage people to get out and about. Hopefully, if they'll be able to capture some sightings of the river in the sky, share those with us. We've got the hashtag Neon River, so we'd love to see people's images of the river in the sky, so that we're thinking about the River Dearne itself.
Thank you, Sally. Patrick, what's the ethos then? I mean, the laser beam is the ultimate toy for the artist, I'd imagine, isn't it? What did you set out to create?
Well, it's about trying to make Dearne Valley, which is behind us now, literally more visible to the general public. A lot of people don't even recognise that there's a river runs at the bottom of it, because obviously a river's below eye line. So when I was planning the installation intervention, I wanted something to capture people's imaginations, get people going out and looking at it from different positions in the Dearne Valley, and just realise that the river's there and it's there to be walked and used. So the idea of a river in the sky, oh, it's a poetic kind of metaphor, it's actually sort of quite effective in getting people to go towards the river.
You can make it dance about as well. I've seen it moving and changing colour. Is that all part of the plan and the installation, to get people looking at it?
Yes, tonight it's a special sequence that'll last 16 minutes for different groups that are coming up on the balcony. And then from beyond tonight, it'll be a single green line, which will change hue and shape to some extent, but it'll be fixed. And the idea is it actually shoots above the actual River Dearne and the water below, and people who go down there can actually see it reflected in the river and the fishing ponds.
So both of you together, then let's turn around and look at it. Which way, if people are going to go out of their houses in Barnsley tonight and look at these lines, where should they be looking towards?
Well, if from Monk Bretton, which is over there, and then you've got Ardsley, Kendry, basically if you look towards the town centre, then you will see it, because it's extending for about 5 miles plus in the sky, so you'll see it from more or less any vantage point that's high enough, really.
It is spectacular. Sally, Patrick, thank you very much indeed. I hope the installation goes well for the next 3 nights. And just to prove I'm no longer a member of the rave generation, while it is beautiful, I'd probably quite like to appreciate it best by sitting in a car with a pair of windscreen wipers and a thermos flask.
I'd quite like to see you do your big box, little box. Can you do that again for us, Tom?
Yeah, just like that there, and on the shelf.
Love it, love it. Just need a glow stick.
Thank you, Tom. And that's such a good idea for the Dearne Valley. I know my former colleague, the late, great Tony Capstick, said there's some of the finest countryside in England in the Dearne Valley as well.
Yeah, great idea.